Ever wonder what it is like to forest bathe with a true certified guide? Well, today's episode is a full forest bathing experience that can be done even if you can't get outside today. Join me. Welcome. You are listening to Our Mindful Nature, a podcast helping healers and those searching for healing respond to anxiety, overwhelm, or depression with nature-inspired meditations for better mental health. I'm your host and meditation teacher, Meryl Arnett. This podcast is recorded from my live Monday night meditation class. If you would like to access today's meditation practice or nature soundscape as a standalone audio file for your daily use, please subscribe to my newsletter at merylarnett.com. All right, y'all, grab a cup of tea, pop in your headphones, and find a comfy seat. Welcome, y'all. Connecting to nature has been proven to be good for your mental, emotional, and physical health. But how many of you have actually done a true forest bathing experience with a certified guide? Today, my good friend and certified forest therapy guide, Eve Payor, joins us to guide you through an actual forest bathing experience. And thanks to the gorgeous spring morning in the Pacific Northwest soundscape from field recordist Nick McMahon, you can get so much out of this episode, even if you're stuck inside today. In fact, it's been proven that if you can't be outdoors, listening to true nature recordings or viewing nature imagery is a very close second in terms of the mental, physical, and emotional benefits of connecting to nature. So, grab your headphones and a journal, and let's join Eve for 3 forest bathing invitations and reflections. Oh, and be sure to listen all the way to the end to get the scoop on our upcoming forest bathing meditation retreat this fall in North Georgia. All right, take it away, Eve.
Hello and welcome to Our Mindful Nature. My name is Eve Payor, and on behalf of Meryl Arnett, I'll be your guest host for this episode dedicated to nature therapy, also known as forest bathing. Through the guidance of the Association of Nature and Forest Therapy, the mission of my company, Singing Pines, is to share the healing power of Mother Earth with everyone through guided experiences that connect us to the beauty and vibrancy of the natural world. These experiences can bring us closer to our purpose and into a deeper connection with the more than human world. Forest bathing is not about hiking, exercising, or meditating in the forest, but rather about being present and aware of the natural world, receiving its positive benefits on the body, mind, and spirit. In each forest bathing experience, we can relax the mind and open the senses to connect to the natural world. This understanding of our reciprocity with all beings aligns with ancient traditions of right relationship and how our actions are interconnected. Forest bathing is a literal translation of the Japanese word Shinrin-yoku, meaning taking in the forest atmosphere. This was established in 1982 by the Japanese Ministry of Forestry, Agriculture, and Fisheries to formalize the practice of connecting with nature to revitalize human spiritual, mental, and physical health. The Japanese Ministry of Health contributed funding support for this initiative due to the high rates of stress related to illness and prevalent mental health issues of overworked students and corporate employees. Chiba University professor Yoshifumi Miyazaki led formal research that provided strong evidence of the benefits of forest bathing. He states, quote, "We are overstimulated and stressed by today's man-made world, and that makes our bodies more susceptible to disease." For him, it's not surprising that attention is turning to Shinrin-yoku as an example of a natural and low-cost way to alleviate this problem, end quote. Most of us have intuitively felt benefits from being in nature. From a scientific view, there is a staggering amount of evidence that proves this. During the study of forest bathing, groups in Japan offered before and after measurements of their heart rate, oxygen levels, and their blood to be analyzed. It was found that the practice of forest bathing significantly lowered stress levels, blood pressure, heart rate, and cortisol levels, which are associated with cardiovascular health and mood. Improving cognitive abilities such as attention, memory, and creativity by reducing mental fatigue and enhancing mood. By improving metabolic and inflammatory markers, studies showed reduced risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and high cholesterol. The most significant finding is that the act of breathing in the aroma of essential oils offered by trees in forest communities, human immune system function was boosted by increasing the number and activity of natural killer, or NK, cells, which help fight infections and tumors. These essential oils are known as phytonicides, volatile organic compounds emitted by plants and trees that have antimicrobial and antifungal properties. In addition, negative ions are abundant in natural settings. These electrically charged particles are found especially near waterfalls, rivers, and oceans, and can improve mood, reduce depression and anxiety, and enhance oxygen absorption. The human connection to the natural world and exposure to natural elements can restore our own balance. Biophilia is a term you may have heard before, and is the concept that encompasses the evolutionary tendency for humans to seek connection with nature and other living beings. This contact with nature, and more to the point, right relationship, can promote psychological well-being, social bonding, and empathetic awareness of our purpose on Earth. Forest bathing can be practiced by anyone who has access to a natural area, even city parks or a porch of potted plants. It does not require any special equipment or skills, only a willingness to slow down and appreciate the moment. This practice is a simple and effective way to help you relax, recharge, and reconnect with yourself and the more than human world. Now, let's enjoy some forest bathing right here, right now. You are welcome to just listen along and witness the process, or if you are in an environment where you can drop into the present moment with me, please do. Let's take a moment to feel where we are. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, you may, or lower your gaze and relax into your body. Know that you are in a welcoming space that is safe. Feel your body in the space. Where you are has a long history. Offer gratitude to the land and to the many generations of people who have come before you and taken care of the land. This may include your ancestors. It does include the indigenous people of the land. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Feel the air around you. Is the air warm or cool? Dry or moist? Is there a breeze? Allow your attention to go wherever you're drawn to. Take a deep breath in and bring your attention to the smell of the air. Perhaps consider that all beings here are breathing in their own unique way. And if you feel comfortable on your next inhale, take a sip of air. Open your mouth and let it go across your tongue and taste it. Moving into your sense of the vibrations around us, listen to the sounds. You may perceive this with your ears or your body as the ripple of sound waves pass through you. And as you collect all of these senses, feel once again in your body, in this space, the ground beneath you, the sky above you. And both of these energies coming together in the center of your being. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and gaze with the wonder of sight to your surroundings. Now, as we bring our awareness fully to this moment, I'd like to open a space for you to reflect. If you wish to write a few words in a journal, please do. You may choose to simply sit and think about the question, what are you noticing? Thank you for giving yourself time to reflect on your sensory experience of this moment. Let's carry this space we've created together as I offer you an invitation. This is a welcoming moment to explore your surroundings for 5 minutes. Don't worry about the time. I'll provide a soundscape for you to enjoy, and we'll invite you back when the time is up. My invitation to you is, what's in motion? Welcome back. As we come together again, I open a space for you to reflect. If you wish to write a few words in a journal, please do. You may choose to simply sit and think about the question, what are you noticing? Thank you for giving yourself time to reflect on your sensory experience of this moment. The natural world offers us so much, from the richness of the soil and microcosm of life in a garden plot, to the dynamic force of weather above and the interconnectedness of our watershed. If you are in a location with a nearby pond or a babbling brook, go there and sit. You could also simply pour a glass of water and place it next to you. I offer the invitation to be with water. I'll call you back to this space when the time is up. Welcome back. As we come together again, I open a space for you to reflect. If you wish to write a few words in a journal, please do. You may choose to simply sit and think about the question, what are you noticing? Thank you for giving yourself time to reflect on your sensory experience of this moment. My last invitation for this episode of Our Mindful Nature is to enjoy the rich relationship that humans have with trees and plants. They offer us oxygen, and in return we give them carbon dioxide. They offer us aromas that contain essential oils vital to our health. Trees and their community of forests offer shade. They keep the soil intact. They thrive from diversity and mutual care. We can learn so much if we just listen to their messages. If you are near a tree or a plant, please go to it. I offer the invitation to greet a tree. I'll call you back when the time is up. Welcome back. As we come together again, I open a space for you to reflect. If you wish to write a few words in a journal, please do. You may choose to simply sit and think about the question, what are you noticing? thank you for giving yourself time to reflect on your sensory experience of this moment. It is at this time in the forest bathing experience that we taste the forest by enjoying a locally sourced tea. This is a time to express your final reflection of the space we have held together with the more than human world. As we cross the threshold back into our daily lives, this experience will live on because you have deepened your relationship with Mother Nature, with our earth, our home, together. Please consider making yourself a cup of tea and thanking the land for this experience. You may even choose to offer some tea onto the land so that it may receive your blessing to it. Remember, this relationship will deepen each time you heighten your senses and connect with the moment that the land is sharing. Take each opportunity you can to listen. Thank you for joining me on this experience, and I look forward to the next time we meet.
Thanks for listening, y'all. Connecting to nature is one of our most important connections, improving our physical, emotional, and mental health every time we spend mindful time outdoors. Eve guided us through 3 forest bathing invitations and reflections today. I hope you take the time to revisit these practices, whether inside, listening to a soundscape, or outdoors. If this episode resonated with you, be sure to sign up for my newsletter so you get all the scoop on Eve and my upcoming forest bathing and meditation retreat in North Georgia this fall. There's a link in the newsletter and in the show notes. Registration for the retreat will be opening soon. Next week is our final episode in this month's Connection series in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. We are going to be talking connection to spirit. This is a big one, y'all, and I hope you'll tune in. The episode comes out next Thursday, as always. See you then. Thanks for listening to Our Mindful Nature. If you would like to receive today's meditation practice and nature soundscape as standalone audio files for your daily practice, please subscribe to my newsletter at merylarnett.com. It's free and you'll receive a new practice each week. Our Mindful Nature is recorded on Muskogee land and is produced with the support of Nick McMahon and Brianna Nielsen. Deep gratitude is offered to acoustic ecologists Nick McMahon and Gordon Hempton for the use of their nature field recordings in many of these episodes. We release a mini episode that's just the meditation, no chatter beforehand, every Monday. And every Thursday, we release a full episode with a meditation class or interview. I look forward to practicing with you again soon.